I'm Mel.
And I'm Sue.
And if you're enjoying The Last Laugh, which is an Audible original all about Last One Laughing UK, then you might know that, I sort of appeared on the show. I won't give you any spoilers in case you haven't seen it yet.
But another spoiler, stand by for truly one of the great segues of our time. You can head to Audible right now to check out our show, Mel and Sue Should Know By Now.
That is right. It's where we ask each other the questions we're too embarrassed to ask anybody else.
From, can my dog really understand me, to the genuine question from Mel, what is bread?
To give you an idea, here's a little taster from the series. Hope you enjoy it. And if you do, toddle over to Audible where you can listen to the whole lot.
And if you don't, well, not everything is for everyone. No harm. We can all shake hands and walk away with our heads held high, just knowing we tried.
Well done. Here it is. Mel and Sue Should Know By Now. It's Series 2! Woo!
It's Series 2.
Oh no, the wheezing.
Oh dear.
It's Series 2!
It's Series... I know.
It's Series 2.
Is this our first ever returnable series? Because usually we're one and done.
But also, are they sure? Oh, they obviously are, because they've given us the studio time and the lovely producer, Claire. I hope they're sure.
Are they sure?
Are they sure they want us? I'm just being...
Well, to be honest, nobody said it was a second series, just the studio door was open. We just found our way in here. I just think it's best to just record it in advance. If they want it, that's great.
Right, this has been on my mind for many a week now.
Mm-hmm.
Many
Lay
weeks.
your question onto me like a hot, inquisitive duvet.
Oh, duvet's good, actually, for this.
Oh!
Duvet is very good for this question. And I'm asking this question because
Can you just ask it?
I'm just trying
20 minutes have gone by.
I'm just trying to fluff it up a little bit.
Right.
I noticed as the Silver Prince,
Yes.
a.k.a. the husband,
Indeed.
rolled over in bed,
Right.
there was a deep brown patch.
That you'd left. Here we go again. We're back. We're back. For those that listened to Series 1, we're back.
Somebody, can I just
What do you mean somebody? It's not somebody.
No.
Elves don't appear in the night and leave brown patches. You've done it again. So is your question what to do if you're doubly incontinent in your late 50s?
Somebody came up to me. Somebody came up to me and said they'd listened to the first series, and that was the first thing.
It's
that was the first thing they talked about.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
They said, did you shit the bed? It's the first thing they said to me.
It's not my fault that you shit the
I
bed.
didn't.
I report on you shitting the bed. Anyway, so I can't wait for this question. You've started strong. So the Silver Prince turned over and there was a brown stain underneath him.
No, not underneath that area. Underneath his head. I know, because he doesn't wash his hair. It's self-cleaning.
Brown. It's not self-cleaning, is it?
I know.
When you
It's
say it's
clearly not.
self-cleaning, it's actually just basically the wax is just pouring itself onto your sheets.
Exactly.
That's not self-cleaning.
Well, he has said to me that his hair is self-cleaning, but it does leave a bit of a brown
I could say
patch.
to you, I've got 7 kidneys. It wouldn't make it true. Or would it?
We shall never know.
Never. That's between me and my urologist. Nephrologist. Whoever wants a crack at any of them. There's loads to go round.
My question to you is, how often should I wash my bed sheets, knowing that there is this self-cleaning head next to me?
I would say the moment that you see an enormous brown stain on one of them. I mean, that for me is very much a warning sign that you're overdue.
But it's his side. It's his side. And I have to be
so it's
set.
fine. So it's fine that it's his side. You don't want to wash a sheet as long as it's... So you don't wash the sheet until your own side is basically stacked full of ordure, fluff, scum.
Pretty much. I mean, we sleep in the same bed. The marriage is fine. But I don't go over to his side as much as I used to.
Not surprised because there's a big brown stain there.
Ergo.
From his weeping scalp. His oiling, weeping scalp. So what's the question? How often are you supposed to wash bed sheets?
Yes.
How often do you wash them at the moment, you feral sausage?
Now, you know that we're trying to do our best to save the planet. You know that. We
What, by polluting bed sheets?
we like to
the
eat
ozone
food.
layer around you two at night is quite something, quite depleted when that Lithuanian guff factory begins.
We like to eat food that has gone long past the sell-by date.
That's a great idea. Fizzy hummus. Fantastic.
Because we don't... I say we. Him, mainly.
So you're eating out-of-date food
and with
then
bed sheets...
rolling in your own filth at night. It's one of the many reasons I no longer hug you when I say hello. Or goodbye. Or even on birthdays now.
I just don't like putting the wash on too much.
Why? Because you think it's going to hurt the planet?
Because it makes me feel guilty. And I think, do I merit that? Do I deserve that? I do, genuinely.
So
I should just chill
you don't
out.
fly. You don't fly.
Well, have a bit.
You have a bit, but you don't fly a lot.
Not that much, yeah.
So, really, your carbon footprint is pretty good.
Do you remember when we went to America, mate, last year?
I do remember it because it was last year.
It was so fun.
I loved it.
But they didn't put us on the same plane.
No. Do you know why?
was really
Because your
sad.
agent got you a really good plane. And I was absolutely trying in that moment not to absolutely lose my mind. Do you remember?
Was mine better? Mine was a bit better, actually, wasn't it?
Bit better?
Did I
Mate, I'd never heard of my airways, and when I read about it, I had a panic attack because the air safety was not good. And you were classic BA sort of.
I was BA,
mega
wasn't
class,
I?
yeah.
And you go and it's ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
Oh, la la la, yeah,
With navy, with everything navy blue.
Lovely, and like, welcome, Melanie Gedroich. How may I shower you with bubbles and. Oh, yeah, yours was Unicorn Air, mate.
What airline was it?
It was something like Helmet Air or something. It was something Scandi.
Why did that happen? It was sad, though. It made me sad. I wanted to be together.
I doubt you were that sad in your, whatever it was, first class sort of private mini suite. I was stacked and packed. I'm surprised it wasn't dormitory seating.
The Ride of the Valkyries vibes.
I think the vibe was that they'd been a domestic carrier in the US, and this was sort of their inaugural kind of hop over the Atlantic.
Oh, mate, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
don't,
sorry.
mate. It's just you have a better agent. That's the way I learned.
I have to say, I went fully horizontal. I went.
No flatbed for Susan.
I went fully
Not
horizontal.
in Helmet Air. No, there was rigid 90 degrees or nothing.
I can't believe you sat up.
Oh, very alert. Mainly because I was terrified they didn't have enough fuel. Because I think they'd only been doing a Denver to sort of. Mainly
Ohio.
It's sort of very limited route, and they were like, "Yeehaw, we're going to go on, we're going over to London," but they hadn't got whatever that accent is, and they hadn't got enough fuel. So I was very, very alert. All right, so you're asking me when should I change a bed sheet? My immediate response,
How often?
just as a human, is more often than you're already doing, because
Fairs.
the warning signs are there.
I'm saying every 6 weeks at the moment. 6 weeks?
Melly, I change my bed sheets every week.
That's too much, mate.
I don't have kids, so I feel good about my carbon footprint. I feel
Every
good.
week?
I tell you
Where'd
why.
you dry them?
Dry them hanging up on a light. Where do you think I dry them? I hang them over an what is it? An airing thing.
Sheila?
No, I don't have a Sheila maid.
I've
Do you
got
have one?
Sheila- I've
I
got
know,
Sheila
they're
maid, yeah, I've
See,
got
with
Sheila maid.
with a Sheila maid, you should just hang them up and they should dry in residual heat. Sheila maid is one of those wooden things that you hoist. If you've got a nice, a high ceiling, you can hang up your sheet. I don't have one of those, but I never use a tumble dryer.
I've never had one. I've never
I
owned
have
one.
got one now, but I've never used it.
Lucky you.
It came as a double whammy. You could wash a dryer. So I don't use a tumble dryer because I know that's really bad for the environment.
Because I do use a tumble dryer when I'm not at home. So if
How's that helping your carbon?
Well, I know, it's silly.
Somebody needs to explain how this works to you.
No. So I went away, as you know, on a job, went to Bristol.
Where the environment couldn't see you.
There was a tumble dryer in the flat that I was staying in.
Oh, rumble.
Had it on every day. Had it on. But the clothes were gorgeous.
Yes.
They were warm.
Do you know what they were?
They were dry.
Washed.
I used it every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes just with a pair of pants
So
in.
what you're saying to me is you would wash them, but you're just scared of Silver Prince's. Not scared because he rolls with a very benign.
I admire him too much. I don't want him to think badly of me.
But he's too Puritan.
He's very Puritan.
He's gone
He's gone Celtic, man. He's gone real.
He's gone feral.
Stone Age.
I wouldn't be surprised if he opens the door to me one day and he's just wearing a squirrel merkin and that's it.
Exactly.
Just a pelt that and he won't have even killed anything.
No, it'll be
He'd have
live.
sourced it.
It'll
Yes,
just
it'll
be
be live.
live.
It'll be live. It'll be a live squirrel just roistering around his jennies.
Just crawl.
And that'll be enough. Maybe the tail flicking round to cover his bum crack. Just basically, fore and aft.
Underneath.
I wash the bed sheets once a week because
Once a week.
elderly Staffordshire Bull Terrier, bum crumb.
Okay.
Oh, there's potential bum crumb there. She's
Okay.
geriatric, she's a dribbler. So we've got, with Tig,
Okay, fair dues.
the emissions can happen from anywhere.
Once a week, though. Is that what? Have you got stats to back that up?
Yes, well, listen, you shed 500 million skin cells a day, and dust mites love those.
500 million.
Yeah, and imagine the Silver Prince's hair. That's shed-tastic.
And it's not just his.
Have you actually seen a dust mite? Because I imagine yours are now so big from the gorging, they're actually visible with the naked eye.
I haven't seen a dust mite. Are those the things that you see when the light is shining and there's sort of stuff, there's matter?
That's just motes of dust, I think.
Moat, thank you.
Right, let me just get a picture of a dust mite up for you. Oh, that's not what I was thinking. Oh, that's horrendous. Right, we've just seen a picture. We've just seen a picture.
That's disgusting. It looks like a spaceship. Doesn't it? A furry spaceship with big eyes.
Well, you've got millions of them.
Ow!
Millions. So lab tests found that swabs from pillowcases unwashed for a week harboured 7,000 more colonies of bacteria than samples taken from a loo seat. So your pillowcases are 7,000 times
Dirtier than a loo seat.
dungier than a loo seat. I would rather put my head in your used toilet bowl than sleep a night on the Silver Prince's sheets.
Thank you for again saying it's on his side. My side, pretty fragrant.
Well, apart from your obvious issues with the relaxed bowel.
But in its favour, does that not mean that our immune systems are rock solid because we're just rolling around in all those mites?
I mean, I don't think so. I'm not an immunologist, but flu virus and stuff, they're easy to go. They're like 15 minutes, they'll disappear.
Oh, is that right?
But stomach bubs, which is the Welsh stomach bug, your stomach bubs, they can last 4 hours. But then I'm not saying you should wash your pillowcase every 3 hours and 59 minutes, obviously.
But you don't get a stomach bug from a dust mite, though, do you?
No, but you might get it for whatever is emitting from Silver Prince's hair.
I've had the flu jab.
Have you?
Do you know, it was actually quite nice. It had no effect at all. Didn't even have the heavy arm.
Please tell me you actually went to a hospital or a medical centre. It wasn't just some bloke on the bus. It was, wasn't it?
She was a local.
Yeah.
She was
Locum
a local.
or local?
Local.
She was just a local. Okay, that's good to know.
No, I don't want to blow her cover because she's very good.
But she's not trained.
I don't know.
Where does she get the flu jab from?
I don't know.
Is it a flu jab? Do you eat in bed?
You see, the Silver Prince wouldn't, but I would on the sly.
Would you?
Yeah. Yeah.
How often do you... Wait, mornings or evenings?
So last night, I got some cut pieces of apple that were in a Tupperware
Oh, you know how to live.
and some risotto. And I had that in bed. It was bloody nice.
You had risotto and cut apple in bed.
Sure, why not? I was hungry.
It's interesting, isn't it? You didn't have chocolate. You didn't eat chocolate in bed.
All roads lead back, don't they?
do. To your own ordeal.
If you don't know what we're talking about, go to Series 1 and all will be revealed.
I would say to you, on your sheets you've got fungi. So you've got your turkey
He is a
tail.
fun guy.
He's a really fun guy. You've got your bacteria.
Yeah.
But also you've probably got a smell there, haven't you? Is there a smell there that's just drifting up from the oil and the sebum? I think it's sebum.
Sebum. I'm so used to it now, I don't even smell it. I think he smells woody.
Musky.
I place shampoo by the bath side in the hope that one day he might just give it a wash.
Is that the same principle under which you kept putting joke books next to me in the toilet? I think... Do you have a shower every night?
No.
God almighty.
And we share bath water.
Well, no, I mean, I get in the bath with my partner. That's
Yeah.
normal.
I go first, then the Silver Prince goes
That's
in.
really weird.
And he gets all
Why
the
wouldn't you-
shavings and the nasty.
Oh, yeah. Make sure I'll do the gorilla legs and then enjoy that.
Yes.
Enjoy that pelt on water.
Yeah, scum, pelt, water.
Oh, my pelt rises. I've got pelt scum water. And then sometimes I've got undissolved magnesium salts that provide a gritty bottom. Oh, it's wonderful. It's an exfoliant just on the buttocks, like a sort of thick sand. Oh, it's delicious. I love that. I can go quite the other way.
Shower.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can go quite...
Two a day? 2 a day.
I've done 2 a day.
That freaks me out so much.
I've done 2 a day. So always every night, though. But I prefer a bath.
Oh, I love a bath.
Yeah.
Never more than 2, though, tell me.
No.
No.
Very rarely 2.
And full belt and braces. Like full cleanse.
When you did belts and braces, yes, I would see that area as very much part of just a natural cleanse. What I love about that is you're seeing that as an added extra. You actually might do Jenny's and bum as an added, like once a week maybe. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I don't want to ever touch you again.
I met a makeup artist once. This was a few years ago.
I doubt she hung around. Doubt she stayed. Booked for an hour, left after 5 minutes.
She was great. She told me, she said, I have a shower whenever I have a poo. I have a shower whenever I have a poo. And I said...
You'd never be out the shower.
I said, what? Is that a thing?
Well, for some
Every time
people.
she did a poo, she nipped in the shower. But what if you had a poo in a service station and you're going up the M1? what do you do then?
Well, what I do then is I get a can of fizzy water and I just go back into the loo and I'd give that a good shake and I just fire it up where the sun doesn't shine. And that is that. No, I don't. But in Asia,
much.
you have the little guns. You have a little water gun. So you don't have paper. You have a little water gun.
That's good. And in Japan, I remember, you sat on the loo and then when you've done your business, it sprays you and then it dries you.
Yeah. And sometimes there's music.
Yes.
And sometimes there's a heated seat. And you're like, I could spend 2 weeks here.
And that was in the 90s. So
Imagine
probably
now.
Imagine now.
Imagine now. That crapper is a better ride, a better seat than I had when I flew back from New York on Helmet Air.
Mate, I'm sorry. And I did slightly enjoyed that a bit too much, didn't I? I'm sorry about that.
It's all with the lawyers now. What's interesting is that you're bucking the trend because the older we get, the more often we
Wash.
Yeah, and change our sheets. So 42% of over 60s weekly washers, compared with 16% of 18 to 24-year-olds. So the trend is normally, as we age, we become more and more hygiene obsessed.
I've always bucked the trend, mate.
You
So,
always.
know,
You're an outlier.
You're
a maverick.
I'm Vanguard. Okay, here's the thing. This is a really good idea. Instead of a double mattress...
Oh, God, here we go. Is this one of your inventions again? Like the light-up jowls?
Listen, you dismissed that too quickly. So let me explain for the dear listener to see what they think. You make... almost attached to a sort of necklace.
When you mean almost attached, is it attached?
It's attached. Maybe not an actual necklace, but something that's quite stiff and that kind of stays in
like
place.
Like a yoke.
Then you have underneath your chin some underlighting. You have a little tray of lights and somehow that's hidden within your clothes.
Right.
And then you look a million.
Okay, so you're wandering around with basically a tray of lights underneath your chin, thereby highlighting your chin. Imagine you're at a party at night and all people can see is your gullet. You've not thought it through.
No.
You've got a very illuminated gill. What's the turkey? Wattle. You've got an illuminated wattle.
Wattle is horrid.
That's what I've got.
It's horrid.
It's just a spotlight on wattle.
It's not a spot on what?
It is spot on what?
They do it on Strictly. The judges have... it's underlighting,
yes,
basically.
But they're not wearing it as a tray.
Well, that's their...
Like an ice cream girl, but with a goiter.
Yes, exactly. Like an usherette with a light. That is their bloody loss. I shall be going on to Dragon's Den with your good self. I'm not doing it on my own.
Why am I having to go on it? I don't...
I
know what would happen as well in Dragon's Den is that you would make me do it and then I'd be stuck doing all the financials. Peter, what's his name? I was going to say Peter Ustinov. It isn't Peter Ustinov.
It's Peter Ballantyne.
Peter Ballantyne. Isn't Ballantyne a sausage? Is it? No, that's Ballantine. Peter Ballantyne would go, you'd go, Alice, I've got a tray for your jowls. And then Deborah Meaden would look like, someone's basically shattered her hand. And then they'd go, what are the financials? And you'd go, and then you'd look at me. It's as if
really crossly, hatchet faced.
Or you might even go as far as to say, I've got my financial
advisor
here. There'd be a long pause. I'd panic and then have to make up some guff stats about... Yes, well, the gross profit was £75,000. And each unit...
bet you work in the evenings as well.
Yes, and I do it as well.
You'd be working in the evenings. And if it went well, who gets the glory?
Not Susan Perkins.
Come on.
And can I just say as well, when the pitch inevitably would be rejected, even though I don't care about the pitch, I've got nothing to do with the pitch, I'd be the one that would be heartbroken.
And I would blame you as well. I'd just turn to you with a look of, what the you done?
Yeah. That was a great idea, and you've blown it.
Yes.
And in the ante room outside with the filming, when they had the disappointed the disappointed chit chat, you'd be like, I absolutely thought that Peter Jones was going to invest in that jowl light.
It's not Peter Jones, is it? That's a shop. Is it called Peter Jones?
It's Peter Jones,
Humphrey
Peter Ballantine, Humphrey Bogart, Sally Gunnell, and Denise Van Outen. That's at least the lineup last time I looked.
Mate, we're going on the Den. My whole sort of smiley, fluffy exterior would just go, and I'd be unmasked as the hatchet cow that I am.
Well,
and I'd just look at you and just go,
there'd be no
what
prototype.
Have you done?
There'd be no prototype.
No prototype, of course not.
And you'd realise that once we were there, so you'd start smashing bits of lights off walls and then make one.
I think I'm onto something. Underlighting. It's all about underlighting, and we need it in a mobile form. Bed sheets wise, thank you very much. I'm going to get 2 mattresses, abut them together, have single sheets, and I will wash mine once a week. And the Silver Prince's can do them whenever he wants.
I don't like Sex Valley. I don't like Sex Valley.
Okay.
I like a smooth surface twixt partners.
I don't mind a sex valley.
Oh, I can't do it. Because you know what I mean? There's always that, even though the beds are butted, there's always that, there's that delineating dip, which I don't like. I like to cutch and spoon.
You see, I don't mind that. You know what I'm like?
Yeah, separate.
Quite separate.
Do you cutch and spoon? No, not with that hair.
Yes, of course I do. Yes, I'll cutch the middle area, but I won't go near the top.
I'm imagining now you just... I'm not... You don't want to know what I'm imagining. But anyway, your head is not where his head is.
And we're both in pyjamas. Always.
I can attest to that because obviously...
We did, didn't we?
We've shared a bed.
The three of us did once.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. It was so cute.
It was
Do you
very
remember?
cute. Didn't sleep a wink, but yes.
It was so funny.
It was so funny. I was on the end.
I think you were in the middle. Oh,
Was
no.
I?
Or was Prince? He was in the middle, maybe.
I think Prince was the buffer.
Yeah, we had to. There was no other way.
There was no other way. I sleep naked, and I was just therefore had to put some clothes on, obviously. And you guys had full matching pajamas. I love that. But I can't sleep with pajamas on. I need to be nude.
Oh, I love a Jim Jam.
So Prince was in Sex Valley there.
Prince was in Sex Valley. And I seem to remember he was in a sort of slightly regal purple
Exactly that
pyjama.
mate.
He'd
was
made
a
the dye.
papal
He'd made the
purple.
dye.
Actually, it wasn't full papal. It was quite a weak dye.
He'd made it, mate.
Of course, nettles and some guff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He'd made the dye. It was terrible. I got
Does
rid
he
of
make
those.
his own dye?
Yes, some sort of berry that he forages. That's helped me though, matey, because I'm going to go to Peter Jones, not the Dragon's Den.
I
Peter
actually feel
Jones.
sweaty when you say that. Like I've got to do a presentation.
Am I going to change my ways?
No.
No. Come on, me perk.
Here's a quizzy that
love
I need.
love me little perk. Love
Hello,
me
my
perk.
dear.
Hello,
Here's a
dear.
question I need to ask you.
Okay.
Because it's
I'm here for
embarrassing.
you. I'm here for you. Come on.
As you know, I do like to do a refurbishment.
Oh, yeah.
I like my idea of heaven
Mm-hmm.
is to move into a hovel and slowly, and at great expense, I won't lie, mostly needless expense.
Over many years.
Over many, many tortuous, dusty, irritating, allergic years.
Do you remember the garden, mate? Do you remember that garden you had
Yes,
done? That
I
took about
employed
7
An
years.
ex-addict to make
Took
a
ages.
copper snake in my garden, which was his idea. He said to me, literally, the phrase was, "Would you like a copper snake, a water feature in your garden?" And
said
I said yes, because I was trying to get him to rehabilitate.
But also he did.
Which he did.
He did a whole retaining
Yes.
wall, and that took him 3 years.
Yeah, and it didn't retain.
It didn't retain anything.
Because you remember I got
There was a
flooded shortly
flood.
after
yeah,
that.
there
mate.
was a flood,
Knee deep flood.
and it cost thousands.
It cost thousands, but you know what? He was gainfully employed and he didn't go back to the drugs. So it was worth it. But anyway, I love a project. I like to smash things up. And then I like to, over a long period of time, slowly put them back together again
Yeah.
whilst living in the
Yes.
property.
Yes.
So
Love it.
when I moved in, smashed the kitchen up, got a new kitchen in, got a very fancy oven because you know me, I love to cook.
You do like a good oven.
I don't know what all the buttons are.
On the oven.
No idea. And I've already, naturally, lost all the instructions that came with it. And just the idea
Well,
of
that's a
Googling
given.
it fills
That's
me
a total.
with terrible woolies.
Well. Or going online and looking at a
No, won't do.
tutorial.
Some YouTube. Hey, I'm Dave. I'm Dave from Can't Fix Your Ovens. And what I'm going to do is show you what all the buttons are here. No, thank you. Dave, you're very welcome to that. All I know, right, the only thing I know how to do is...
Turn it on.
Yes.
Turn it on. Do you know how to turn it
Well,
on?
yes, now I do. I kept getting power cuts, which is really annoying because a fox keeps eating through the outside lighting. And that's fusing everything.
that's
so when you
annoying.
have when the lights
Trap
when
it.
the fuse goes, there's your oven starts blinking and you can't just switch it on. You always have to do the timer.
Exactly.
So I worked that out.
Oh, you did that? That's good.
I did that.
That's
I've got
good.
and I can make it just normally switch on and heat things up.
Mm-hmm.
I do know it's got a cremation button.
What for?
It's a self-cleaning. The oven locks itself so you can't get into it. And the idea is it takes it up to a temperature hitherto unimaginable.
300.
No, that's imaginable, mate. That's
Okay.
quite a normal.
300 Celsius, mate.
I think
That's
it's like-
magma.
The idea of it is it's supposed to then clean your oven because it gets so hot that all the crapulent
Burns
bits
it
of
off.
grease and whatever. Maybe this would be good for the Silver Prince's hair. Then just drop off. And then when it's finished you open it up and then you just basically scoop out the crumbs.
God, I like the idea of this oven.
No idea where the button is. So, dígame, where are the buttons?
Okay.
What do they do? Tell me everything.
Okay.
Or do you not
Right.
use your oven because you're too busy trying to save the planet? Do you perhaps just blow on things in the vain hope that that will give them the requisite temperature to be edible?
No, listen, no.
I love it when you
Cheat
come across
sheet.
a fact. I love it when you... No.
Cheat sheet.
No.
You
Ooh,
can tell.
yes. It's seamless, mate. It's seamless. It's the acting.
Okay. You mentioned, in passing, the manual.
If this is your answer to the question, read the manual. I'm leaving. Not before I've smashed the gaff up.
No,
I haven't lived this long to be fobbed off like this.
hear me out. The manual might contain some quite important information,
Well, it's a manual.
e.g., pictures of the buttons and then a little
This
arrow.
is your answer.
Kind of.
Genuinely, this is your answer.
I'm just saying it can help. There are other answers, and they're coming. This is the first one.
Right.
Have you actually read the manual?
No, I
right.
lost it.
I keep all my manuals in one drawer in the hall. Every single one. Digital watch, tick. Fairy lights, tick.
You need a manual for fairy lights.
Well, it comes with a little something, and that goes in the drawer.
Yeah, there's something that says on and off.
Anything that you have.
You have. I genuinely can't get over that you have a fairy light manual.
Oh yes, and there's manuals for everything. A processor, a food processor.
I love it. Everything is 70s. Yeah, I have it for my fizzy drinks maker. I have it. I have it for my fish tureen.
Everything these days comes with a little bit of
I have it
info.
for my trim phone.
But there's a drawer, an assigned drawer, Susan,
For your Frigidaire.
for everything.
Yeah. Wow.
Tongs.
Tongs. Hot tongs.
Hot tongs. No, literally. Matey, you need to just bloody have a drawer that you assign to the manuals. Keep them in. They're boring. Put them away. Ha. Not boring when you need them.
Do you know what your oven does?
Well, I did a silly thing. I was trying to heat the kitchen by just baking
No.
a cake as well as opening the door very slightly. Go with me. It was a Christmas cake.
Matey,
so-
you're saying you want to save the environment and you're heating your house by your oven.
No, but there was a cake in. There was a Christmas cake in it, so it was doing double trouble. So it was doing the cake, and I opened the door
'Cause I tell
slightly.
you what cakes love is being cooked in an open oven. But they remember that show you
was-
used to present 25 years ago.
But no, it wasn't
when
a-
it wasn't as good as it is now. Do you remember that?
It wasn't a risey one. It was a big old heavy Christmas.
Do you remember when you
Jacob
made me a
Marley.
birthday cake, mate, and it had no eggs in it, and it was one atom high. In fact, I don't even know if it was an atom high. I think we went into I think it went into the quantum realm.
This was a good idea. This was a good little hack. Cook your Christmas cake, slightly open the oven door, and do you know what happened? The heat coming out of the oven
Rose.
and it melted the buttons. So we've now got a load of slightly melty ones that don't even work.
How do you cook anything?
Well, the cooking facility works, but everything else doesn't, and I just cannot be asked to sort it out.
So in many ways, you're the worst person to answer this question because you don't even know what your own buttons do because you've melted the signage off.
I know, but I did know this. Sometimes you need to press 2 at the same time. That's
when
what
you're
they
doing the
do.
timer, that I know.
So, but you're good on that.
That bit I'm good on. I'm good on the timing facility.
Okay. What about in a rental home? What do you do then? If you're on holiday, do you get?
I don't cook on holiday. I can't be fannied.
Oh, really?
No, I'm not interested.
Really?
No,
What
not
about
interested.
induction hob?
I was thinking about the holidays. What about induction? No, I don't get inducted on holiday. I'm very wary of cults on holiday. Induction, forget it. Never been able to work them out, and I don't like it. I don't like a constant beeping.
Yeah. And also you have to press for
Dig, dig, dig,
ages,
dig,
isn't
dig,
it?
dig,
Yeah.
dig, 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 up to 9.
For
and then 9 is like a sparrow's fart. It's just like guffing.
No,
onto your own.
9. 9 is too strong. 9 is your cremation.
9 is cremation events.
Cremation.
You're
And then
right.
everything between 1 and 8
It's
is
piss.
shite.
Yeah, it's absolutely useless.
Totally with you on that.
It's
but they are
cold
crematorium.
cremate. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they're good for wiping. Much easier to clean an induction hob. I sense I've lost you, mate. Have I lost you slightly?
I just thought, who are you?
By the way, what's your favourite hob ring?
Top right.
Do you know, producer Claire said that.
Top right.
Bottom left for me.
Oh, it's. I mean, we don't. I know what hob you've got. It's the medium heat. It's fabulous.
If you do top right, you burn your arm.
Happens all the time. But to me, a crusty forearm is worth that really reassuring reach.
Do you know what's weird is you are left-handed and you've gone for right.
Yeah.
And I'm right-handed and I went for left. Why is that? That's a whole other subsection of the podcast.
What heat is your bottom left?
Big.
Oh, big burner.
Not as big as central ring, which is the wok ring.
Oh, my wok ring is on the on the right.
On the right.
The wok ring, yeah. Big wok ring right. I've got medium top right, which is my preferred. I've got 6, you see. I don't have a 5. You've got a 5, you've got a centrally located wok ring.
Exactly.
Yeah. He's also a character, I think, in Lord of the Rings.
Centrally located wok ring. Do you know what we should do? Perk? Go to Paris for the half-day sauce course at the Cordon Bleu.
I want to do 5 days, mate.
I'm going to get you that for Christmas. Yeah?
But only if you come with me.
Of course I'm going to come
Maisie,
with you.
I love it when we do trips together.
So you and I are going to do the sauce course, half a day, Gay Paris, sometime
My French
in March.
is weak, mate. My French is weak.
Mine's
Remember that
good.
time I went to learn... In Bake Off, can I just say, you always had the ones where you just had to go down the road for 2 o'clock till 4 o'clock.
Yes.
I had the ones where you need to be in Dusseldorf at 4 a.m. to watch a man making a wind tort. I ended up in the middle of Paris
I did
at
get the
4
nice
a.m.
ones. Oh, you went to Paris?
And that was when, instead of saying, pouvez-vous montrer, can you show me? I said, pouvez-vous monter, can you mount me? And that was a very brief featy. Mamonte, that's right. Pouvez-vous mamonte?
He said, oui.
We've been married for 3 years.
He said, oui, oui. Matey, I'd forgotten that.
Pouvez-vous mamonte? And that was the first thing. So he started making the croissant, and I went, bonjour, je m'appelle Susan. Pouvez-vous mamonte? So good morning, I'm Susan. Will you mount me?
Can you mount me?
Can you mount me? Yeah.
What about an air fryer? Okay.
I've got an air fryer, they're amazing.
Talk to me about the air fryer. We haven't got one.
Obsessed with it.
Really?
I was an
Still?
absolute naysayer.
You see, I want to have one, but the Silver Prince won't allow it because we haven't got the...
Countertop space.
Countertop space. I'd have to move the popcorn machine, for example.
Of course, and then the ice
put it
cream
in there.
maker.
And the waffle machine.
Yeah, the waffle press. And then you've got the taco press there.
Exactly.
And then you've got your dehydrator.
My shoe cleaner.
What's that doing on the kitchen top? We don't know, but we already know the state of your sheets, so it makes sense.
So I don't want any more gubbins on my
great.
surfaces.
I'd happily get rid of my oven
Okay,
now.
sell it to me. I don't mean literally. I'm not
Well,
going
it's
to
a
buy it.
tray. It's basically a tray that you throw stuff into.
Yeah.
And then you press 2 buttons and it goes beep, beep. Makes it perfectly. I do everything in it.
Do you?
Everything.
All right, Craig Revel Horde. Can you do a roast lunch in one, Susan?
Of course you can.
No.
I've done everything in there. The other day, I was cooking a curry. You know me. I like to do about 17 courses.
Yeah, she's a good
Just thought,
she's a
do you
very
know
good
what?
cook.
I'm going to smash some roasted cauliflower with yoghurt and curry leaves. Did that in the air fryer, and that was done fully roasted and golden tinged in 12.
What?
And it uses way less energy than an oven.
Wozers.
Tell it uses less energy.
Right, I've got an idea.
What if I buy you one and
Well-
you can't get annoyed?
I was going to say,
Is this your way of just getting me to buy you an air fryer? Only I've been caught this way before.
or I buy one.
Well, you said Benny wouldn't let you buy the house.
I buy one. I bring it in. I bring it into the house, and then I say, via the podcast or something, I've been gifted it. How about that?
He'll re-gift it, mate.
He'll regift it.
But thing is, Benny's such a great cook. He'll get into it.
He's got to believe. If he believes,
He's got to believe.
if he believes in it, then he'll totally go for it 100%. I've got to persuade him to believe in it.
Look at the Environ credence, because I think it certainly is less wasteful in terms of energy.
Okay, so I think you've answered your own question here.
Once again, I've answered all the other ones in the previous series. I might as well just carry on, mate. Just boomerang back, self-fact, and there you go.
So you don't even need to know what the buttons on your oven do. You just use the air fryer.
But I want to use the creme button, but you'll have to come round, or Silver Prince might have to.
But there'll be some sort of insignia on the button along the lines of...
A skull.
A skull, exactly. A skull or something
I
charred.
did it once by accident, mate, and I couldn't turn it off and I had a panic attack. It made this kind of noise. And
That's a good noise.
the heat coming off it was
Nice.
unnatural.
Yeah. Well,
And
did
I
you
just-
open the door? Yeah.
No, it was locked. It locks itself. So then I had to smash buttons. You know me, just blindly smashing at buttons.
Getting really pissed
Really pissed off.
Really?
Within 5 seconds, though, you know
Within
me.
absolute...
No ability to...
0 to 200.
Just pressing, like a child. So it goes, press, not working now. Leave the house. Just leave the house.
I love those moments. I wish I'd seen that, mate.
Oh, it was good.
I love that.
It was like the time when I had the rat and then I just moved house. It was exactly like that. I just was going to move house and just leave that... Just for somebody else. Just write it on the conveyancing forms. Yep. sold a scene. There is a sort of pyrolytic crematorium level event going on in the oven.
That's on all the time.
But if you're a normal person, unlike me, you just use a button to switch it off. I haven't found it yet. And sold at a discount and on to the next property. Which will be a hovel that then I'll rebuild, get a new kitchen and then start again.
You asked me, should I know? I would say you don't. There's no should about it. You've answered it yourself with the air fryer, chum.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe the creme button you need to get to the bottom of. And I would suggest, why don't you phone Paul Hollywood?
Well, it would be a weird conversation after all these years.
But
It would feel weird just going, hi, Paul. I'd love to catch up. I just want to know what the pyrolytic self-cleaning button does on my oven.
But
where
you know,
it is.
he
know.
would know.
He would
right,
know.
ask PH, mate.
All right.
Get on the dog to PH.
I'll ring him.
Come on, he's good with actual...
He's good with appliances.
With appliances, yeah?
Yeah, I'll ring him.
So, use your air fryer, which you obviously are. The buttons schmuttons, they don't matter. And then you phone Paul Hollywood for the creme button. I'm sorry, I can't fully help you there. My oven does not have a creme button.
No, because you blew it off by cooking a cake with the door open
They've
to try
all
and
melted.
heat your house.
They've melted into
As opposed
one.
to using the central heating to heat your house and having a perfectly fluffy cake by shutting the door.
But it wasn't supposed to be a fluffy cake because it was a Christmas cake. And it was a very,
Suppose
very
it's still
heavy...
supposed to rise.
I don't think they do rise very much, Christmas cakes, do they?
I think they rise a bit.
Really?
I'm
I
now
had this
just
going for
remembering
8
that cake
hours.
again. I'm now remembering that cake again that you made me.
No, I'm sorry.
And it was ganache on it.
But we did a good one for your 50th, though, didn't we? That was mainly the silver prince, I have to say.
Yeah, it was
That
very
was
good.
strong. That was strong. Full dark chocolate.
Yes, it was
There,
really,
yeah, that was good.
very strong. That
That was
you
good.
redeemed yourself
Thank
there
you.
because you put eggs in it.
And did you ever give me my Tupperware container back? I hope you did, with the handle.
There was some weird brown resin on it. I just didn't know what it was, so I threw it away.